Hi! We've been back from our Disney World trip for about a week now, and I thought I would sit down and talk with you about my thoughts on the Disney dining plan, because I know some people either love it or they hate it, so I wanted to give you some thoughts. Hi, I'm Shawn. Welcome to my channel. For the month of June, I am posting all Disney content because we just returned from a Disney World trip. Myself, my husband, and our 2 kids. It was a once-in-a-lifetime trip. In July, I will return back to regular Party Games content, and I do have some fun stuff planned, so stay tuned for that. The Disney dining plan. I have 3 benefits. This is going to be a short video. 3 benefits that I absolutely loved about it, okay? For 2026, if you book a trip in 2026, it looks like there is a free dining plan for kids ages 3 to 9. We had to pay for our child. She is 7. So she was on a special kids dining plan that was ages 3 to 9. Of course, I booked in 2024 and then we went on our trip in 2025, just a week ago. There were 2 dining plan options for us to choose from. There was the quick service dining plan, which would include 2 quick service meals per night of stay, 1 snack or non-alcoholic drink per night of stay, and 1 resort refillable drink mug. However, we purchased the Disney dining plan for all 4 of us, which included 1 quick service meal. All of these are per night of stay. So we stayed 4 nights. 1 quick service meal, 1 table service meal, 1 snack or non-alcoholic drink, and 1 resort refillable drink mug. What I'm seeing in here that doesn't tell you is that we also, in addition, my husband and I, in addition to getting a drink like a soda or a tea or something, we were also able to choose an adult beverage for our table service meal, which was fantastic. I recently posted a video telling you about the adult beverage drinks we tried. I'll leave that linked in the description box of this video if you're interested in seeing what drinks we had and our experience with the adult beverages. So we absolutely loved that I had prepaid for the majority of our food. That way it didn't feel like we were overspending, and our choices were more limited in what we could pick in some ways, but also it just was easier to go through the dining plan, in my opinion. It was stress-free. When we wanted a snack, we went up to a kiosk at the parks. There were days where we all had slushies, and they said, "Do you have the dining plan?" Yes, we do. We handed over our key card to our resort, and they looked up. Sure enough, you all have snack credits. Here are your slushies, and no extra money was paid. It was fantastic. I did pre-reserve our table reservations through our Disney travel agent. All of her information is also in my description box. If you're looking for a Disney travel agent, you don't pay extra to use their services. That's included in your cost of your trip, and they do make a commission off of it. Very, very helpful to get a Disney travel agent. She booked all of our dining reservations. I have a video on our experiences in the restaurants if you want to watch that one as well. The one thing I didn't even think about, and it makes sense, is in your dining plan, tips are not included. And if you book a restaurant, they automatically put the tip at the end of your receipt. We did not have a choice on like how much of a tip, whether to tip 18 or 20, 25%. There was no choice. It was just automatically put on the bottom, which became very expensive at the character dining experiences. But it's not the end of the world. I also loved how the dining plan was connected to our room keys. So we always had that on us. We used them to get into the park, to our hotels, and it was just easy to pull out that same card. I also loved how every employee understood the dining plan. Like, we never went to a restaurant or a kiosk and they didn't know how to use the Disney dining plan. Instantly, they always first asked, "Are you using your dining plan with this?" Yes. Okay, let me check to make sure you have enough dining credits here, and they would check for you. It was just so simple. Everybody knew, everybody was on the same page. And I had questions at times. I wasn't sure. The app will send you You can look in the app and see how many dining credits you have left, how many snack credits you have left. I joined a couple of Facebook groups, and there were families in there that said they never used all of their meals or all of their snacks, and we never had that problem. We used all of our meals and all of our snacks. I don't know what everybody else is eating. We did buy a couple extra snacks that weren't included in the dining plan, but honestly, we didn't spend much beyond the tipping from our dining plan. Okay, I just hopped on my computer to see if I could figure out like how much we paid for the dining plan, but I've noticed when I was looking at everything, it doesn't really give you a breakdown. It just gives you a final amount because we got a package deal. So not only did we get the dining plan, but we also got the memory maker, which is where if you see people taking, like employees, cast members taking pictures, if you go and stand in there, that's included in that cost. We also stayed in a resort, and then we had the park tickets. So I can see like the total final cost. We also got travel protection, but I can't see like if you only got the dining plan, I can't see that. So unfortunately, that's unhelpful. I was hoping I would be able to find that for you. But again, like I said, and I asked my husband, we feel like it was worth the dining plan. It was stress-free. Trying to figure out what to eat. And that is one of the most stressful things when everybody starts getting hangry. We didn't have a hangry issue with us at Disney World. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have been to Disney and you've done the dining plan. What were your thoughts on it? If you have any questions, also let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Does Sad have a sound too? What about Donald? I know you got this one. What does angry look like? Donald, it's me coming up on you.